What's going on, everybody, and welcome back. So I just kind of wanted to do this video to give you an update. There won't be any crafting videos for a while. I was in a car wreck and a lady ran through a red light and T-boned my truck, and it fractured my scapula and tore some tendons at the top of my shoulder here. So I can't really raise my arm or anything much, and that means I can't hold on to things, and really it's hard to even get it above my workbench. But instead of making something for this video, I kind of just wanted to do a show and tell of something that I've already made but I haven't showed you all yet. If you follow my Instagram and stuff, you've probably seen it, but for those of you that just are strictly on YouTube, I made this little scrapbot diorama in a box, and yeah, I was just going to show him off and kind of talk about him and the lore that's in this world a little bit, maybe. Yeah, so anyways, I'm sorry that I won't be able to make anything new for the next few weeks. Supposed to not move it at all for 6 weeks, but hopefully this will fill your satisfaction for model making or whatever brings you to this channel. I don't know. Anyways, let's take a look at this guy. This is the little scrapbot dude that I made, and I just made him out of trash, and I was trying at the time to just see how skinny I could make a bot, really, and like if I could use more little bits of garbage versus using more clunky bits of garbage. And I wanted to make like a little wasteland dwelling bot that you know, doesn't have any function or directive at the moment, and so he kind of just, you know, roams the wasteland looking for pieces to upgrade himself, but doesn't necessarily know how to upgrade himself. And he has a little backpack on him here that he keeps bits and tools in, and then his hand is like a little drill, and then he walks with this stick through this little wasteland, and he's got like a little basket that he's put on his back that he puts parts in. He picks them up, puts parts in there, and this is all in the same world as my other scrap stuff, like the Junker spaceship and the droid, the night droid. I named him the Warden. Anyways, this box I found at the dollar store, and I just put some stain on it to make it look better, and then I used a clear polycoat to cover it. And I found a little chain off an old necklace in one of my bits box that I used to make kind of like a little lid chain. I thought it just gave it a nice touch. And then I had accidentally ripped a painting canvas in my studio while I was moving some stuff around, so I ended up just taking a piece of that and I taped it down, and then I painted this little welcome to the wasteland background on it there. And it was really fun to, you know, put all this in together. The terrain itself is just made from junk and garbage and bits that I couldn't really find no use for. Well, I mean, there's a use for all the trash. It's all valuable, but it's just 2 pieces of XPS foam, and then I used my hot wire knife to like kind of give it like a dip, and then I just glued a bunch of junk and stuff to it and kind of colored it all the same, and then I used like rusty brown colors and red, like a barrel he's standing on and stuff, to just make it look like it's different pieces of stuff, but you know, at the same time it's just been really weathered and in the wasteland essentially. But yeah, this little guy here, he's one of my favorite builds I've done so far, and I was really pleased with like how small I was able to make his body and his frame. And I used the technique of just using like armature wire, and running it through for his legs and stuff, and just gluing bits and sliding like beads and stuff over. It's a technique I've seen on Bill making stuff. Bill's really good at that. And then I just bent some armature wire to make his little backpack, and then filled it with junk and just kit bash and stuff, you know. And then kind of just gave him a rusty, like really odd paint job. A lot of boss stitch tools and dewalt tools are yellow, and so that's why I went with like the yellow for the hammer drill here. Not necessarily that's in this world, but that's just what I really like doing. But I made this for a goblin market I was invited to, for artists and makers to sell their works at. It was the first one I'd ever been invited to sell my art at, and so I was given short notice, so I had to like time crunch a bunch of art and different things all at once, like within a month and a half. And I've never made art under pressure, but I made this in 8 hours in one single day. I'm really proud of it, and like I said, it's one of my favorite pieces so far that I have made, and one of my favorite scrap bots. And I like the whole idea of like using a canvas to kind of give like some background, or like, you know, give you a visual of like what the surrounding area for this guy is like. And I want to do that more, maybe different parts of my world or something, or like if I do like a little building or something, like maybe the planet that it's on. I definitely want to do more of these. These boxes were only $5 at the dollar store, so I'm really really excited to try to do different things with this. But anyways, I wish I would have filmed him to show you all, but I didn't, unfortunately. It was just not in the it just wasn't in my time frame. I was really trying to get some stuff done. So, but yeah, I'll wrap this up with some glamour shots of him, and I appreciate y'all watching and sticking around. Thanks for everybody that's come to join the channel and the hobby community. It's there's a lot of good people out there that make a lot of cool things, so I really appreciate your support, and yeah, we'll see y'all on the other end of the trail.